I'm going to show you how to use the online designer here at Presenter Supplies. Before we start designing, let's look at our interface and try to understand it. At the top of the screen we see icons that help us to control our items, for example, undo and redo, center back, bring to front, group, ungroup, and turning a grid on and off. On the left hand side we have an area that changes according to the thing that we have selected. So for example, if I select text, it changes to text, where I can change the color, outline color, use different text effects, change the font and the size, etc. I'm going to select the bottom item in black, but I'm going to change the color to that green. And we can see, because something is selected, a dotted line appears around the edge of our canvas. Let's select away. The dotted line disappears, but let's select it back again. The dotted line explains where the business card, in this case, will be cut. So let's turn on the grid so you can see some measurements. We have nearly 2 squares of distance that will be cut off this sheet. And on the inside, we have almost, or just over, 3 squares of distance from the edge of the sheet to the first area of information. If we look at this name and move it right to the edge, this wouldn't be a clever idea because the tip of the J would get cut off at the edge of the sheet. Let's turn our grid off. Move that back over. Our grid allows us to move things in an alignment kind of way to help us to make sure these things stay aligned with each other. But if you want pixel level control, turn the grid off. You can adjust it in a minute fashion. I'm going to change the font to Serena, and we can see that the font I have now crashes into our logo a little bit. I'll come back to that soon. First I'm going to change the color again to the same green that I like. I want to make it a little bit bigger and move this over just a little bit to make it line up with the title underneath. If I click on my logo shape, I can make it smaller, move it a little bit over, and I'm quite happy with that. If I double click a body of text, it allows me to edit and change and add text. I need to add phone number in this, so 07860 123 456, and my phone number is added. Let's move this up a little bit so that it looks more balanced. I'm quite content about that. At the bottom of our area we can see the front page and the back page areas. The back page, you can see the green is different from the front. Let's make it the same. If I select that, it seems that nothing is selected. But we know that it is selected because the dotted line appeared and we have an ungroup item that happened at the top. Let's ungroup this, and then I'm going to hold the shift key down to deselect the top banner. Now we can see that our bottom banner is selected because we have a little handle here, and the color is available to change. Let's change that to the lighter green. Click the top one, that's also available to change. I'll change that to the lighter green. I'm quite happy with the rest of my page on this. So we have the front page, name, details, logo, let's move that down a little bit, and the back page with the logo, and I'm quite pleased with that. So all that's left is for me to decide if I want to have 100, 200 or 500. I'm going to go for 200. Content with the price, I can add it to cart, which I'll do now. Do I confirm? Yes, I'll tick that and I'll confirm that I'm happy with my design. Click. Once it's processed, it will send me to the cart, and then I can purchase my business cards. My product is successfully added to the cart. Do I want to go to buy? Yes, I do, so I'll click confirm. And on the purchase page, I can go ahead and proceed to checkout.